If you are young, creative, and trying to build something from nothing, this video is for you. Maybe you feel the world is moving too faster than you can catch up. Maybe you're trying to make it, but nobody around you understands your ambition. I know exactly what that feels like. My name is Darko Sokoleski. I'm 22 years old and I started building myself at 16 in one of the smallest corners of the Balkans, Macedonia. Today I run TG Production Digital, TG Records. I direct films, create music, design clothing, and teach filmmaking. But none of this came from luck. It came from the 7 principles I learned on my journey. Principles that every young person should know, especially in the Balkans, needs to hear. Let's get started. I was born in 2003 in Bitola, a quiet city in North Macedonia. Growing up, I didn't have access to fancy equipment, mentors, or big opportunities. But I did have a camera and a dream. At a young age, I fell in love with storytelling, filmmaking, music editing, anything that creates emotion. But here's the truth. The Balkans are not the easiest place to dream big. Resources are limited. The mentality is often small. People often think creativity is a hobby, not a career. But that's exactly why I started working on myself at 16. I wanted to prove that someone from the Balkans could rise globally. So here's the first principle that make me what I am right now. At 16, I had a vision, but zero knowledge, zero money, zero equipment. And the first thing I had to accept it was this: before you become a king, you must first be a pawn. I took every small job, editing gigs, simple shoots, music cover videos, projects nobody else wanted. But every project taught me something. Lighting, editing, sound design. Every job was a stepping stone. People see my work and they say, bro, you're talented. No, I wasn't talented. I was consistent. Before you lead, you learn. Before you shine, you struggle. Before you build, you grind. That's when kings are created in this pawn phase. As a young filmmaker, entrepreneur, appearance matter more than I expected. I wasn't trying to show off. I was trying to show how professional am I. The Balkan creative scene doesn't always take young people seriously. So I had to take myself seriously first. Learn fast, dress in a way that elevates your presence, not in a way that screams for attention. Clean fits, neutral tones, timeless style, confidence without the flex. This mindset later shaped TG Records clothing, minimal, aesthetic, cinematic streetwear that matches my identity. Your style should communicate your ambition, not distract from it. Listen, success without humility is a trap, especially for young creatives. From the age of 16 to 22, filmmaking humbled me every single day. Bad shoots, corrupted files, creative blocks, client changing ideas last minute, failed exports at 3 a.m., even losing projects and starting over. The camera humbled me. Music also humbled me. Entrepreneurship also humbled me. When I thought I knew everything, the industry proved I didn't. When I thought I was the best, reality pushed me back down. That's why I grew. If you don't have something in life that humbles you, your ego will destroy you before success ever arrives. The principle number 4 is no casual dating during your build phase. From 16 to 22, I made a rule. No casual dating, no pointless relationships, no distractions. Why? Because building a creative career takes time, energy, focus, sacrifice, late nights, early mornings, and unavailable consistency. Most people won't understand your journey, especially during the building phase. If you want someone who truly supports you, that's beautiful. But if not, stay single, stay focused, and stay building. The world will be still there when you're ready for it. Creatives learn this quickly. Not everyone around you wants you to win. Not everyone deserves access to your energy. My cycle is small, extremely small. A few loyal people, people who believed in the vision, people who showed up. But my influence, that's growing through filmmaking, through music, through education, through TG production, digital, through the content that I share with young creators. A small cycle gives you stability, a big impact gives you a purpose. Life will test you before it rewards you. Every time I level up, I was tested first. When I wanted to direct serious films, I failed my first attempts. When I released music, not everyone believed it. When I started TG Production Digital, I had to figure out everything out alone. When I launched a clothing brand, Hustle, samples failed, designs changed. When I started building courses, it took months of planning and rebuilding. Those weren't setbacks, they were warnings. Are you ready for what you're asking for? Life doesn't hand out rewards without testing the foundation first. Those who survive the test earn the success. At 16, money was a dream. At 18, money was a tool. At 20, money became fuel. But at 22, money becomes strategy. And the strategy is simple. Invest everything back into your craft. My money went into cameras, lighting setups, color grading tools, music equipment, software, clothing samples, studio gear, courses, education, design, branding. Every euro I invested into my skills came back multiplied. Don't waste money trying to look rich. Use the money to become undeniable. So, I came from a small country, a small city, a place most people have never heard of. But creativity doesn't need permission. Ambition doesn't need approval. Dreams don't need perfect condition. Everything I built, my music, my films, my clothing, my production company, my storytelling, my brand, all came from one simple message. Someone from the Balkans can rise globally. And if I can do it, you can do it too. If you want more filmmaking value, creative motivation, and lessons from my journey, subscribe, comment, and share this video with someone who needs it. This is only the beginning of your phase to becoming a millionaire with your creative work. And from a distance, I'm backing your next scene.